This is Greg Troutwine. I'm here with Maritime Reporter TV at the Workboat Show 2016 in New Orleans. We're with Marcia Kull, the Vice President of Marine Sales with Volvo Penta. And Marcia, thanks for joining us.
It's good to be here, Greg, at the Workboat Show.
Excellent. Well, Marcia, just to start off for our readers/viewers, can you tell us your title and also your area of responsibility within Volvo Penta?
I'm Vice President of Marine Sales for Volvo Penta the Americas. Our responsibility goes from Canada to Panama.
Excellent. Well, Marcia, as you well know, I was in Sweden with you last year, and I had the opportunity to actually jump on board some of the boats that were powered with the Volvo Penta IPS system, which had some incredible performance characteristics, a real eye-opener for myself. For our viewers who might not be familiar with the IPS in the commercial space, can you discuss globally the penetration of this innovative propulsion product in the commercial marine space?
Yeah, absolutely, Greg. We introduced Volvo Penta IPS in 2004, and by 2006 it was well into the commercial space globally. Started out really with ambulance boats, and some Coast Guard patrol boats in Sweden. Any application where you're really dealing with high speed and efficiency is particularly important. Since then, we here in the United States have 3 pilot boats that are in operation and 1 environmental police boat up in Massachusetts that are all running on Volvo Penta IPS.
Okay. So again, the pilot boat space is one that I naturally associate Volvo Penta with. Can you kind of dig down and specifically discuss some of the projects that you've been involved with, given some technical specs, but also some results that you've seen?
Right. We know that Volvo Penta performs exceptionally well in rough seas, high-speed applications, and really areas where you want exceptional operator comfort and safety. And the first boat that was introduced was the Fort Ripley with the Charleston pilots. It's a triple application IPS 900.
Okay.
The center engine can decouple and run a fire pump.
Okay.
While the 2 engines on the outboard engines are used, frankly, to hold the boat in position with digital positioning system. Since then, the Tampa pilots have introduced a smaller 52-foot Chesapeake class boat with IPS 650, running with a D11 engine. And last week, we just announced another Gladding Hearn boat, a 57-foot Virginia pilot boat, and that'll be with D13 900s.
Okay. And again, not getting into the competitive aspects of it per se, but it sounds like the IPS gives these operators a lot of flexibility. I guess the bigger question, can you kind of address what you see as some of the operational advantages of the IPS system?
Yeah, I think the first thing that the pilots will tell you, and Peter Duclos from Gladding Hearn has been quite clear on this and quite public, is the pilots are really seeing anywhere between 25 and 30% fuel savings. And it's so significant for individual operators like that when the money just falls straight to the bottom line. So that's probably one of the most significant things that they'll see. There's also advantages because of the engines are further aft in the boat. They can move the pilot house further forward, and that adds to the safety aspect as well. Quiet, clean operating. It's just exceptional comfort for the operators.
Pilot boats aside, as you know, the workboat market is going through a challenging time, we'll put it mildly. Where do you see opportunity in this market today?
There's a couple different opportunities. We've been growing about 10% year over year in the commercial market, and that means in a flat market, we're gaining market share. From the traditional marketplace, we're really seeing, for us, the fishing market in various aspects has been particularly strong in the Northeast with the lobstermen, in the Florida area, crab and shrimp, and in the Gulf Coast, shrimp. The Pacific Northwest has also been a very traditionally strong area for Volvo Penta. But looking forward in new builds and new construction, where we see the biggest opportunity is really in the wind farm business. And the emerging there. And we're working really closely with the offshore business alliances that are coming together looking at offshore wind development in the United States. Worldwide, about 20% of the boats working the wind farms are Volvo Penta IPS powered. And that's really for the exact same reasons that the pilots choose Volvo Penta IPS, and that's primarily because of fuel efficiency, because of comfort, the ability to move crews safely and effectively through seas of all sorts, to get to their targets. So that's something that's, as it emerges in the U.S., that Volvo Penta will be a pioneer with the workboat and the construction and then the tending of those wind farms.
Okay, that's excellent. So, now we're about 2 days into the workboat show. How have you found the show so far this year?
It was a little quiet yesterday getting started, but I think everybody was arriving yesterday. But it's been an exceptional show, getting together with customers working on new opportunities and new plans, and spending time with existing customers. And that's for me is the most exciting part of the show, is when our existing customers want to hang out in the booth with us and talk about their experiences, because frankly, they help us sell better than our crack salespeople can. So it's been a great show.
Excellent. Marcia, thank you very much for joining us.
Greg, it's always good to be with you. Thanks again.